Hey family, welcome to Let's Talk. Hey, my name is Shelby Scott. I will be your host. I am so excited for this platform because it provides a place for me to connect with you, the audience, in a real authentic way, talking about our journeys, our ups, our downs, our disappointments, our triumphs. Hopefully along the way we can motivate each other, inspire hope in each other, speak from a place of authenticity, and also bring our genuine thoughts and feelings to the platform. I want to provide a very thought-provoking atmosphere so we can expound upon our experiences, grow from our mistakes, not sit in this space of pittiness and rejection, but we can rise together and ultimately take our place among being successful as people, as fathers, as entrepreneurs, as business people. Just good, decent human beings. I want to inspire you today to take actions, not just stand there. Let's talk. More to come. Hey, I was just asked by someone about loving someone or being in love with someone or in a relationship where the feelings were maybe one-sided or not reciprocated. And I thought about it for a second, and I had to access some files in the recesses of my mind and come up with a thought on that. And I recall being in somewhat of the same kind of predicament years ago. I met this young lady, very, very beautiful young lady to me anyway. And she was so gorgeous to me. I just thought she was to die for, very intelligent, very articulate, very eloquent, very purpose-driven. And if I'm being honest, those were probably some of the attributes that really drew me to this person. And I remember just, I was feeling emotions that I have never experienced before. I was 18, 19 maybe, and this young lady was a teenager too, probably a few years younger than me. But I was so captivated by her. I just remember feeling all flustered every time I saw her, and I would lose words whenever I speak to her, man. She was always very empathetic and very aware of herself and others, very aware of her environment too, man. But she was very driven. And I just remembered just falling heads. Just head over heels for this person. And at times, I don't think she even knew I existed. Totally unreciprocated. And I think throughout time, we've had pleasant conversations, but never really got that same vibe back. So I can identify with that question. And so I think I have credible intel, credible input on this. And I remember that those feelings for me went on for a long time. I'm talking, I carried a torch for this young lady for years and years and years. And, of course, you second guess, like, am I going crazy here? Am I out of my league? All these different things, these different emotions flashes through your mind, and you start to second guess yourself, like, am I not worthy? What's wrong with me? I'm not the ugliest guy in the world, for sure, right? I got all my fingers and toes. What's wrong with me? What up with me? But see, that's what unrequited love will do for you. And, I finally woke up, man. Like I say, after years, man. I ain't gonna tell you how many years. Because, but it was years. And I finally snapped out of it, man. Like, hey, that's life. We have a tendency sometimes to want something that's perhaps unattainable, or more importantly, want something to kind of fulfill an empty void in us. And it's okay to admire somebody. It's okay to say, hey, I really feel this person. But it's not a real expectation that, without first putting the work in as far as doing your homework, as far as leveling up, that person is going to feel the same way. And that's why you have to get to know each other first, right? You have to do it the old-fashioned way. Talk to each other. Ask the pertinent questions. What are your interests? And then you might find out that, oh, wow, we share similar interests. What do you like to do? What books you like to read? Yeah, I said books. You got to find out if you're on the same wavelength. Just looking at someone and feeling attractive. Well, yeah, that's one thing, but that's superficial. But here's my real answer to that question. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. You cannot pour into anyone or have an expectation that somebody is going to love you without first loving yourself. And I think for me, I was trying to unreasonably fill a void by placing that expectation on somebody else. And I think a lot of that is going on in the world today, where we superimpose our demands, our feelings, and whatever is not quite working for us, we project that and we put that out in the atmosphere, and we set these unreasonable expectations. And I think we create this fantasy in our own minds and our own thoughts in our own head. And when, it's not met with the same kind of attention that we desire or that we thought that we put in, we become disenchanted. But I think you have to love yourself first, man. So that's my real answer to that. We got to find out who we are first. We got to find our way first, because I'm going to tell you, in order to have a real substantive relationship with anyone, you have to, one, be self-aware, know yourself. And for any relationship, come with your vessel, at least, come with something, bring something to the table. Don't come to the table empty-handed. Don't come to the table a broken mess and expect to have someone else fix you. Yeah, I think that's it. Come with something. Come with some potential or something. Be working towards something. Have a formula, something. And stop setting these unreasonable expectations on other people. Well, that's all, folks. That's my answer to the question. Know who you are first. Love yourself first. Let's talk. Hey fam, show your love. If you love what we're doing here at Let's Talk, we want you to like, comment, or subscribe. We also want you to hit that notification button to be alerted for future videos. Until next time, let's talk.